Hi my loves, I hope you're really well. I'm back again with another pick a card reading. This time I want to help you reconnect with your loved one who has passed away. And maybe this is even the best time to do that since we are going through such a hard, scary time, and it'd be nice to receive some reassurance message from people who has passed away. So I got three piles here, three groups. We got Celestite in group number 1, Apatite in group number 2, and Amethyst in group number 3. So you are not seeing any deck because I decided to use one single deck, which is called the Spirit Song Tarot, for the three readings, since it's such a magical deck. And before it would have always been associated only with the Apatite. So if you would be a person generally drawn from the Amethyst or from the Celestite, you would rarely see that deck. So I decided to be equal so all of you can actually embrace the magic of this deck, because it has very special advices as well, and since it differs slightly from the traditional tarot. So all you have to do now is to close your eyes and take a few deep breaths if you feel like, and picture the person you have in mind. And when you feel calm enough, you can open your eyes and see which of these three crystals you feel intuitively more drawn to. You can pause the video here if you need to take as much time as you need, although I would suggest you to try and see which of the crystals catch your attention from the first instant. So try not to take too much time, otherwise your mind will start working instead of your intuition. So that's my advice from my side, but of course you can use the technique that you prefer. Some people are into numerology, so if that's your case, you would like as well to see the timestamps, and you will find them in the info box below, because sometimes we might be attracted from a certain number rather than another, and I started using that technique for me when I listen to pick a card reading for my own, especially when I'm very confused about which stone is my stone. So I think I said it all. Now we can go ahead and start with your own pile. See you there. Hi guys, if you chose the Celestite in the pile number 1, this is the reading for you. So as I said in the intro, I'm going to use the Spirit Song Tarot deck. I'm going to set the stone on a side for now because I think we won't have enough space for it. So I'm going to shuffle the cards in camera for you, and I'm going to ask Spirit, what does your loved one who has passed away has to tell you? So we're going to see 4 or 5 messages that this person would really like for you to hear. While I shuffle the cards, I would like to remind you that this is a general reading, therefore may or may not resonate with all of you, which is why it's important that we always follow our intuition and take what feels right and leave the rest. So if you feel that this reading hasn't resonated at all with you, you can try and pick another stone and try this time taking a few more breaths, and make sure that you feel calm when you pick your stone, because that's really important. And if you feel that it has resonated but you would like to receive even more insights and you would like to hear even more from your loved one, then you can book a private reading with me, and you'll find the info in my email in the info box below, and you can see the prices as well. So let's focus on your reading now. We got the awakening. So please, spirits, what else does their person has to tell them? Please and thank you. Please clarify the awakening card. The awakening card is like the judgment in the traditional tarot. Then we got the star, and then the shadow, which is like the devil in the traditional tarot. Let me just adjust here so you can see everything. So awakening, the star, and the shadow, these are really, really beautiful cards. First of all, this person, I feel this person is really cares that you start waking up and opening up your eyes about your dreams and your wishes and your hopes. So if, for example, you are in a situation where you have abandoned your dreams, your passions, and all the hopes that you had before, all the love for life that you had before, um, if you are in a situation where when you lost all of these, maybe especially since your loved one has passed away, then this person is telling you, please do not lose hope, please keep being hopeful, please keep um, working on your dreams, do not abandon them. And is also asking you not to give in into the devil, into the devil energy. So not to give in with addictions and obsessive thoughts. So yes, it is true that it's good to embrace our dark side of the soul. It is good to close ourselves in a dark room sometimes if we need and just cry our eyes out. It is good to release the negative energy, the negative thoughts. It is good to embrace those, but also after that, try and pick up yourself and think about something nice that you would like to do, something that you are passionate about. Try and be creative and spend time with your loved ones who are still alive. So this person is really telling you, please darling, do not give in into the negative thoughts. Try and uh, not fall into a black hole, that's this person is what's saying. And try keep high your ambitions as well, and keep working on yourself, keep believing that life is worthy, because if you're still alive, it's because there's so many other spiritual lessons that you're here on this earth to learn from. So it absolutely makes sense that you're still here, and while here you would like as well to take advantage of all the opportunities that you have around and all the connection that you can make around you to keep improving as a person. So but also, if for example you feel that yes, you're already working on your hopes and dreams and you haven't lost yourself in the process of healing from this loss, then, and you are perhaps simply just scared about these terrible times that we are in at the moment, then this person is telling you not to fear and to just keep being hopeful and keep working on your healing, and to use this time. I guess most of you are as well in a lockdown and staying most of the time at home, so this person is telling you, use the time wisely to do all the things that are good for healing our souls. So you could do writing and singing, writing a journal, cooking something nice, something healthy for you. You could start learning about tarot, for example, or start any healing practice that you've been doing. It could be yoga, it could be like breathing techniques, it could be Reiki, any healing techniques that you feel in tune with. So yeah, this person is telling you to just keep having your eyes open and to keep being nourished by life and to trust in life as well, and to trust that this has happening for a reason. This moment we are right now, it's also really useful for us to awake and to realize how lucky we are that we can connect with so many beautiful people around us. And when we will finally be free again to be in contact with people, we'll be realizing how lucky we are to be able to hug each other and spend time together and learn from each other and taking care of each other. So, and taking care of nature as well. So this is a time to realize, to reconnect with ourselves, to reconnect with the people around us, with our family, and to reconnect with nature and start having more respect for it as well. Because what's happening right now is that since we're not outside anymore, the air is cleaner, the water is cleaner, dolphins are coming back to the coast, and magic things are happening. So the earth is healing as well. So if you're one of these people that are concerned about these current times, then I feel that this could be a message for you to hear. So let me see now what's another message for you. There. Please and thank you, Spirit. What's another message for pile number 1? What does their person has to tell them? Please and thank you. We got the 7 of crystals upside down, the Page of Acorn upright, and the 4 of Acorns upside down. So let me take a look gradually here. Just gonna see if I can widen the view because I feel a bit tight. Wait a second. Okay, I think it looks much better now. So we got the 7 of crystal upside down. The 7 of crystal talk about choices, options, and especially being in reverse to me is telling me that this person can see how you're feeling confused maybe at the moment, and a bit lost possibly. Maybe you found yourself at home working from home, or like even your job has left you at home for a few weeks now and you don't know what to do with your time, so you feel a little bit lost because you're not used anymore to spend so much time on your own and you don't know exactly what to do with your day. So this person is telling you to try and find within yourself what inspires you, what truly make you feel passionate. So try and analyze, try different things, and then pick the one that really spark something within you that makes you feel excited and happy. So, and then focus on that one specifically and just keep doing it until it becomes a habit, everyday habit. So, and it's really telling you as well to be adventurous and try new things that you haven't ever tried before. It could be even like learning a new language, or I don't know, starting a business online, whatever really inspires you. And it's also telling you with the 4 of Acorns upside down, which is like the 4 of Wands upside down, that it might be actually very worthy to step out of your comfort zone, because the 4 of Acorn upright talks about feeling very secure, feeling very safe in your own environment, but when it's upside down, it talks about feeling a little bit unstable. And this is really just to this person is really encouraging you to come out of the safe zone and do something new, adventures that you never did before and you never had time to do before, which is really nice. If you instead are in a situation where you're super confused about the world situation, or your country situation, and you're quite overwhelmed but what's happening around you, again, is just telling you to just be patient and trust that it's happening for a reason, and try to distract again yourself doing something creative, something that spark a passion within your heart. It's the main card here in the middle. It's just telling you this, in whichever situation you are right now, it's just telling you to focus yourself on something that makes you feel happy. Is really, really important. Okay? And don't be scared of trying something new. That's the main message. So let me see what else does your person has to tell you. Please and thank you, dear Spirit. What does their person has to tell to pile number 1 with the Celestite? Please and thank you. We got the 4 of crystals, the Justice, And the Seven of Shells, all of them are upright, which is great. So let me pick up the energy of these cards for a second. Again, there's a Seven of Shells, which talks again about lots of choices, lots of confusion. But again, this person with this Four of Crystal is telling you, hold tight, hold really tight in what belongs to you. Hold really tight onto your beliefs as well. That's what I'm perceiving here. So if you feel lost right now, if you feel that it's really hard to deal with this situation, you feel very confused, then don't forget about your original beliefs, about it could even be spiritual beliefs. Don't forget about them, because I know when there's a lot of fear coming around, then we become unsettled and we might forget all the things that we've been learning up until now, and the fear is just gonna be like a huge fog going covering everything. So it's just really telling you not to forget all the things that you believe in, and find that true within yourself and hold tight into it, because you know what's right, you know what's true for you. So it's really important that you hold tight into that, even in times where there's so much confusion, even in times where you don't know who to believe, because everybody's saying something different. The thing is that the truth is within your heart, and you really need to believe that. You really need to hold strong on that, even when other people are trying and make you feel that whatever you're holding on to is silly and meaningless. So it's really important that you take care of that, like you would take care of a baby, exactly the same way. What else is coming out here? The four crystal also talk about home and security, financial security. So it could also be suggesting you to hold tight onto your money right now and try and be careful not to spend too much money at the moment, and to spend it only for the necessary things, only for what is right. Um, But it could also be telling you to be grateful for being in such a safe home, to recognize all the beautiful things that you're surrounded, even if you might have lost a bit of freedom, even if certain things are falling out of place. You still need to be grateful for the things that are still upright, because if like the still are be grateful for that solid foundation, that those pillars of your life that are still upright, that are not falling apart. And part of those pillars are your beliefs, your truths. So that's why it's really important to hold on them. And if you are in a situation where you have to take a decision, and it's being really hard for you right now, they are telling you to sit on your own and meditate. If you're near the sea, maybe take a walk at the sea. If you're near the forest, take a walk in the forest. But anyway, try and spend a bit of time on your own and do some meditation, because the truth is within yourself again. So all you need to do is to get in touch with your intuition, into your beliefs, and hold on to them, because you know deep within yourself, you know what is right, and they are next to you. They so this is just coming up right now. The seven of shells could also be like 7 little signs that you'll see around you. So this person could be telling you, if you pay attention, I will send you 7 signs so that you'll be able to make this choice much clearer. Look for crows. That's what I'm saying now. I'm sensing now. If you see some ravens or crows around you, they might be pointing at the right direction. They might be a sign for you. So pay attention to them, or where they're sitting, or where do you see them, or what were you thinking when you finally saw a raven or a crow. If you had a question in your mind when you were going for a walk and then suddenly you see a raven, take it as a sign, as an answer, take it as a yes. So that's really nice. I never got that before. So what else does your person want to tell you? Please and thank you. This is the message for pile number 1 with the Celestite. Please and thank you. What does your person want to tell you? We have an Ace of Shells in reverse with the Queen of Crystals in reverse and a Page of Feathers in reverse. Okay. So what I'm sensing here is that this person is telling you, I know that you've been closing up your heart a bit. I know that you have not given yourself the chance to open up your heart and start a new love relationship with somebody. This person knows that could also be that simply you are not feeling very satisfied, very fulfilled, very happy. This person knows that you are feeling the opposite of abundance. You're feeling lack of love right now, and this person is telling you, though, is suggesting you, please, to try and not be so controlling, because the Queen of Crystal is in reverse here. So yes, the Queen of Crystals, when he's upright, is like a very confident, independent woman that knows how to reach for her goals and has a plan set to reach their goals, and also very, very generous, very taking care of other people, that has been able to create a safe, comforting home surrounding her. Somebody that is very practical. It's in reverse though, so it could be that you close yourself in the comfort of your home. Again, like you probably hold it too tight on the safety of your home. So yes, you've been able to create this secure environment for you, but then you let it become a prison for you. So when you close yourself in these four walls, then it's very hard to be able to let abundance coming into your heart, into your home. So there's also a Page of Feathers upside down, which is telling you that you're not exploring new things, you're not discovering new places, or you're not really open to discover, to get to know more people, to get to know more places, or even explore different areas of your soul, of your personality, or things that you like to do in life. You probably just it could be that for the majority of you, again, if it does not resonate, try with another crystal, but for the majority of you, I feel that you have been closing yourself in this safety just because it was what would make you happy at that time, especially in such a hard time when you lost somebody that you loved. But now, instead of being a comforting home, it just became a bit of a jail for you, and it's not allowing you to discover the world of possibilities and opportunities that are around you, outside of your door. And even if you are in a situation when you can't left out the house, and so you would be like, are you just kidding me? How can you possibly advise me to do that? Well, then you can do a discover of your soul. You can just try and do different things. As I said before, remember here, it was here with the Page of Acorn, which is like the Page of Wands. Try and find something that really spark passion within your heart. So try and do lots of new things. Even if you have no idea of what could you do, then open up the encyclopedia or whatever book and see the first words, and then see what inspires you from doing after that. Or go on Pinterest and see, there's so many inspiring pictures there of things that you could do at home. So try something that you have never done before. This person is really underlining this aspect so much. Also, something else that is coming up here is that you might have become a little harsh. Maybe this is not for all of you, but it could be that to protect your heart, you have becoming a little bit defensive. So you are like kicking away whoever is trying to come into your heart, and you're not letting them in. So this person is telling you to feel free, to start a new love if that is around the corner, and to not feel guilty, to embrace that, and that they will be so happy, because all they care about is your happiness. So it's not their wish to see you at home crying for them. They want to see you happy. So embrace this new beginning. If there is a person in your life and you're like just thinking whether you should allow them in or not, well, then the answer here is 100% yes. So I'm just going to show you another message from your person, and that will be the end. We got the Queen of Acorns upside down, the Tower upside down, and the Knight of Acorns upside down. So let me just move everything here so you can see everything. Queen of Acorns. I feel that this person is really insisting on this message. Let me just take a sip. So the Queen of Acorns is like the Queen of Wands. You can see as well here what it says, passion and creativity. Just as you know, that is not just me repeating the same words, but this is actually, you're just really, we're just pulling very similar cards. There's so many acorns here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. If that's it, I think. So this person is really insisting on the fact that it's really important that you start as well, first of all, loving yourself as you have never done so deeply before. So if you feel that, oh no way, I already know how to love myself, then think again, because this person is really insisting into that aspect. Second of all, is saying you are probably hiding your creativity, hiding your abilities, and hiding your passion. You're not discovering them, you're not exploring them. So again, if you are spending lots of time at home, you don't know what to do, try and remember the things that you were doing when you were a kid. Ask your mom, ask your dad, whoever, your sister, whoever you know that was with you in the past, and ask them, what would you spend mostly the time when you were a kid, and then pick it up. Try and see if you have in your attic any of your old drawings, old paintings, old pictures, photographies, anything that you would used to do as a teenager as well, and pick that up again, because this person is really insisting on this aspect, because the Queen of Acorns is upside down instead of being upright. So this person is absolutely aware that there is a block of creativity here, and that there is a need to crumble these insecurities, crumble this block down, and releasing this block. It's really important. And then the Knight of Acorn again. This person is aware that you're not taking any action, you're not diving in the things that you like. I'm sorry to be repeating, it's just that the cards are actually just coming back. They're just really insisting on the same aspect, so I think this is really, really important for you. Let me see what else is coming up here. It's also saying that if you are in a situation where everybody surrounding you has gone a bit depressed, or they are attaching too much into obsessive thoughts and negative thoughts, and if they are just being very dramatic, then it's your goal now, it's your role to create a different environment, to open up the curtains and let the sun ray come in, and pick up your colors and start painting in the floor, and like they're doing something new that you've never done before, and be of a it's your role now to be as a really strong, happy, bright influence to the people surrounding you. So this person is really telling you not just to encourage yourself, but also the people surrounding you. That's a really lovely message. I really hope you guys has enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments below if it resonated with you. I would love to hear from you. And if you like the video or the channel in general, don't forget to like, share and subscribe if you haven't done it yet. It would truly mean the world. And I really wish you guys to be safe and well, and I truly hope to see you guys really soon. Bye bye now. Big hugs to you. Hi my beauties, so if you chose the Apatite in the pile number 2, this is the reading for you. I'm just gonna set this stone on the side because there might not be space for it at the moment. So I'm gonna shuffle the cards for you in camera. We're gonna accept reversed cards as well. And while I do shuffle, I just want to remind you that this is a general reading, therefore it may or may not resonate with all of you, or even just a portion of the video might resonate with you and not the rest, which is why it's very important that you always follow your intuition and take what feels right and leave the rest. So try not to get too attached to the results of the reading. If you feel that it hasn't resonated with you at all, you can try and pick another crystal, but this time do it taking a few deep more breaths and making sure that you feel really calm when you make your choice. And if it has resonated and you would like to receive even more insight on this reading, feel free to contact me. You'll find the email in the info box below and the prices as well, so we can book a private reading together. So let's focus now on your reading. What does your person who has passed away has to tell you? What are their messages for you? We're gonna pick 3 cards for 5 different messages for you. So let's start with the first message. Please and thank you. This is the reading for pile number 2 with the Apatite. Please and thank you. Okay. We got the 7 of acorns. Wait, it's a bit too bright, isn't it? There you go. Then we got the 10 of crystals and the shaman. Really nice. All the 3 of them are upright, which is great. So let me just pick up the energy of these 3 cards first. So the 7 of acorns talks about not giving up on your goals, even though you might feel a little bit tired. You might feel, when am I ever gonna see the results? You might feel that you have put already a lot of time and effort and energy in something that you've been doing. It could be related to work, to school, or even to a relationship, or even working on yourself. And you might be wondering, when will I ever see the results? I feel like I've been working forever and I'm not seeing any improvement. So this person is really telling you to hold on, to not give up, because the result is just right after the corner. Probably you say behind the corner. um, so yes, this person is just really encouraging you to be determined and to keep feeling enthusiastic for your goal, you know, to not lose the energy, the passion, the enthusiasm that you have for it. Because behind the corner, what you have there is a 10 of crystals, which talk about abundance, it talk about fulfillment, it talks about stability. The 10 of crystal is especially talks about financial stability, but it could also talk about having a very stable home environment, having whatever you've been wishing for. In a way, is like a wish fulfillment card. So this person is really telling you, if you keep trusting, if you keep working on your dreams or your goals, you will very soon see the result of it. You will finally come to a conclusion. You will finally end this cycle. The 10 always talks about conclusion, always talks about end. So it's a really, really positive message here. And with the shaman talks about, it's in the traditional tarot, the shaman is the hierophant. So this person is also suggesting you to trust your intuition, but also to pick up somebody in your physical life, but also spiritual life, somebody that you trust, and try and take knowledge from this person. So it's telling you to seek for a spiritual teacher or a mentor. And you might already have this person in your life, but if you feel like you don't, then you could seek for it. And it could be even just not necessarily a person that you know. It could even be a spiritual healer, your yoga teacher, whoever you feel inspired to talk to. You could even talk about seeking help with a psychotherapist if you feel drawn from doing that. It's really telling you, yeah, to pick a person that you really trust the advices from. And in this case, since we're talking about a person that has passed away and is sending you a message, this could also be telling you to trust them. That they could be telling you, I'm always there behind you. And you see, like, there is an eagle that is flying up high, and it has a very high awareness of everything that is going down below. And so I feel that this person is telling you, I'm always watching, I'm always protecting. You see, these big wings also gives me a feeling of very strong maternal feeling and protection as well. So I sense that this person really want to tell you, do not worry, I'm here with you, I'm watching, and I'm here to protect you, and you will finally see the result of whatever you're working on very soon. If, for example, and it's, there's no point that I'm gonna go very much in details, because this is a general reading, and it might talk with many of you in very different situations. So in general, you know that whatever you're working hard on at the moment, whatever is work, health, relationship, home, yourself, you know that this person is guiding you. It's guiding you, and it really want to reassure you that you're on the right path, and everything is gonna end up really well. So this is really nice. Now, what else we have here? Please and thank you, dear Spirit. Give me a second message from their person to them. Please and thank you. What do they have to tell you? Pile number 2 with the Apatite. What do they have to tell you? Please and thank you. Queen of Acorns upside down, Page of Crystals upside down, and Nine of Shells upright. So let me take a look. So we got one acorn and one crystal, okay. So this person is telling you, again, there's a lot of encouragement here, a lot of, it's like this person really want to give you a nice little push to make you feel better. It's so nice. They know that you might feel a little bit lost, or that you might have lost a little bit of your passion for life or enthusiasm, that you might have you might not feel so driven as you were before. So they know that it could be a little hard maybe for you to wake up in the morning and find a reason to get out of bed and feel really energized and happy and motivated to start your day. They know that you might have lost a little bit of creativity as well, and they also know that you might have lost all your good routine that you might have had before, and all the ideas that you had, all the projects that you wanted to. I feel like you had some project, you had some ideas before, but then eventually along your journey you kind of lost motivation to keep working on them and achieving them. And it really makes sense, because even here with the Seven of Pentacles, which is like the seven the Seven of Wands, the Seven of Acorn here, you probably felt like, when is this ever gonna end? You know, when am I gonna when am I gonna reach the results? So it really makes sense that here you are, they know that you're feeling quite demotivated, and you're not really sure if it's really worth it to keep working on those goals. So they're really telling you that if you keep being determined, if you keep working on it, if you keep feeling the stamina, you know, feeling the enthusiasm, if you try, and yeah, they're really trying to make you feel much more motivated and much more encouraged. They really want you to have faith and to have courage as well, because of course when we don't know what is gonna happen after, when there's so much uncertainty, when we don't know if the things that we are invested our time and energy, they are actually gonna give us when we don't have a proof that we are gonna collect the fruit of our labor, it's really normal that at some point we feel a bit unmotivated. But this person is really telling you to keep having faith, because if you maintain this determination towards your goal, you'll eventually get to a point where you feel so incredibly fulfilled and so happy and so grateful as well, that you never gave up. So this person is again really giving you a sign that you are on the right path. It's really nice. So let me put them back here and see what other message we got for you. Please and thank you, dear Spirit. Give me another message for pile number 2 with the Apatite. What does their person has to tell them? Please and thank you. What does your loved one who has passed away has to tell you right now? Please and thank you. The Strength card. Oh my god, these cards make so much sense all together. Four of Feathers, which is like the Four of Swords, upside down, and the Three of Shells. So let me show it to you better. So I don't think there's a need of an explanation here with the Strength card. This person again is really pushing you to believe in your abilities, and to start, to really start believing that you can make it. Whatever goal you've been set for yourself, this is not the time to give up. Actually, it's quite the opposite. It's a time where you have to put even more energy than you ever done before. It's like the last push, and then right behind the corner, you will see the results, as I said here. So this person is really telling you to be endurant. It's really not the time to rest. That's what I'm sensing with the Four of Swords upside down, because you see in the Four of Swords upright there's like a little bear sleeping for the winter, and this is upside down, so that means that it's not the right time for you to take such a long break, such a rest. I feel that this person is kind of afraid that if you would take that break right now, you then would lose entirely all your motivation to work on whatever you were doing, and then you would drop it and completely giving up on it, and then not starting all over again. Because then if you wait for too long, you would have to start from zero, and definitely you wouldn't be able to find that motivation to start right from zero. So this person, I feel, is really suggesting you to keep pushing, to keep putting work on this, whatever situation that is. And with the Three of Shells, I feel that this person is also telling you to ask help to your friends. That's what this person is telling you, that you are not alone, that you don't have to do everything on your own. If you feel that it's too much for you, if you feel tired, if you feel that really it's too much for you to handle, then do not worry. You don't have to do it on your own, but please do not give up. If you need, then ask for help to whoever is near you. It could be your kids, your parents, your friends, your colleagues, your partner, this is what they're saying. And also believe that they will truly be happy to help you as well. You don't have to feel a burden at all, because that's what friendships are there for, right? Now let me see what else we have for you. Please and thank you. This is a message for pile number 2, pile number 2 with the Apatite. We got the Hangman. Please clarify the Hangman with the other 2 cards. What does your loved one who has passed away has to tell you? Please and thank you. So we got the Four of Acorns, really nice, and the Justice. So let's see them gradually. We got the Hangman first. So the Hangman talk about being patient, I see, about seeing things from a different perspective. So this person is really telling you that maybe if you start analyzing the situation from another point of view, you will start seeing the joy from it. So if you start thinking about the things that you are grateful for, rather than the things that you would likely complain about, then the whole situation might easily shift and you might find some enjoyment out of it. Then we got the Four of Acorns, which talk about celebration, talk about stability, solid foundation. It talks about feeling really safe and comfort in a home or work environment. So in this sense, I think that this person is telling you, as well with the Justice, that okay, I just have this intuition now that if this is a work situation, then you might feel demotivated because you felt that things weren't really fair between you and your colleagues, or in the relationship between you and your boss. You felt that maybe they weren't really considering your needs. So you felt that you had too much work to do on your own, maybe you were too loaded, and and you didn't have the courage to ask your colleagues for help, or to ask your boss to release yourself a little bit from this burden. So this person is saying to you that if you start seeing the situation from a different perspective, and if you start making things right in your situation, if you start standing for your ground and telling people that yes, you need a little bit of an extra help, you need to share the burden with some other people, if you talk to your boss and express your truth, if you have the courage to express your truth and make some clarity on the situation, then you might start feeling a lot more comfortable and safe in your work environment. You might start feeling a lot better and a lot more motivated to keep working on whatever goals you had. Same thing if it's a relationship situation. It's all about expressing your truth to the other people, because in this way you won't feel alone anymore, and and you will feel that other people are actually understanding you as well, and they are embracing your needs. So it won't be that huge of a burden on your shoulders anymore. You'll be able to share this. So this person is really telling you that sometimes it's all a matter of seeing things from a different perspective. And like I've been through certain job, for example, where at first I would feel really annoyed to leave the house and go there, and I would focus only on the things that I didn't like. So then I would come back home and only complaining. But then there has been a shift then within me when I started being grateful for all the little things, like very, very minimal things, which in the end they turn out being the biggest. So I would be grateful for the weather starting to be a little warmer, and little things really. Grateful that I found a place, grateful that I still have food on my plate, grateful that I'm warm and safe. Little things, even if they're not part or your, even if they're just in the background of your daily routine, and sometimes you just forget to look at them and say thank you. And then eventually everything, even at work, started getting better, because when you have a higher vibe, when you vibe differently, then everybody around you start getting in tune with your vibe, and so everybody start being happier as well. So I feel that's a could be an advice for you. So let me see a last message from your person to you. Please and thank you. What does your person has to say to you? We got the two crystals upside down, the star, and the ace of feather. So let me just shift everything there. The two of crystals. I feel that this person knows. This person is telling you that they know, that they understand your indecision. There might be a choice that you are about to make. It could also be this choice about, will I keep working on this, or will I just give up? Will I will I start? Will I take a big break from all of this, or will I keep going? Will I keep working? Will I keep putting time, effort, and energy into this? So this person understands your indecision, but is also telling you to keep being hopeful, and to not forget your final dream, because that's where you need to head to. It could be that right now you're just focusing on the obstacles and on how tired you might feel right now and how demotivated you feel. But this person is telling you to just, that you might find clarity again, and that your choice, your decision might get a little bit easier if you focus again on the final dream that you had in the beginning. and only then you will be able to find again the clarity that you've been lost lately with this Ace of Feather. So do you remember, maybe like this person is telling you to remember how excited you felt at first from starting this new project, this new beginning, and they know that right now there's no impulse from keep going in that direction, or that there is a little bit of mental fog right there, and indecision. You see, both of these cards are upside down, and they're just telling you that they understand why you have lost clarity, and you feel so confused, but they're telling you again to just keep focusing on your final wish, and everything will just turn out fine. So there's so many messages here that are just saying keep working on this, keep holding on, and don't give up, and remember why did you started all of this in the first place. So I really hope you guys have received some good insight from this reading, and that it has been helpful. So I would love to hear from you. So let me know in the comments below if it resonated with you. And if you enjoy the content of this video or the channel in general, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. If you haven't done it yet, it would truly mean the world. And meantime, I truly hope you guys to be safe and well, and I hope to see you guys really soon. Bye bye now. Big hugs to you. Hi my loves, if you choose the Amethyst with the pile number 3, this is the reading for you. So I'm gonna set this stone on a side just because I don't think there is much space for it. And I'm gonna start shuffling the cards in camera. I've been using the Spirit Song Tarot deck for all the 3 readings. Just because I think it's a wonderful reading, and it'd be great if all of you would have the same. So while I shuffle, I just want to remind you that this is a general reading, therefore may or may not resonate with all of you, or even just a portion of the reading might resonate with you and not the rest. That's why it's really important that you always follow your intuition and take what feels right and leave the rest. So try not get too attached to the result of the reading. If you feel that it hasn't resonated at all, you can try and pick another crystal, but this time make sure that you do that by taking a few deep breaths, and make sure that you're really calm when you take your choice. And if you feel that yes, it has resonated, but you would like to receive a little more insight on your situation, you can book a private reading with me, and you'll find the email in the info box below, as well as the prices. And I'll be delighted to do a private reading to you. So let's focus now on your reading. So what does your person who has passed away has to tell you? Your loved one who has passed away has to tell you. Pile number 3 with the Amethyst, please and thank you. So we're gonna see at 5 messages. Each of them is gonna have 3 cards. So we're gonna go quite in depth into it. So please clarify the 6 of crystals with other 2 cards. Okay, so here we got 6 of crystals, 4 of feathers and 2 of feathers. You have to know that the crystals are pentacles and the feathers are swords in the traditional tarot. Excuse my voice. So let me just take a moment to pick up the energy of these cards and see what this person has to tell you. Okay, I feel that this could be talking about a relationship of yours, a soulmate connection. So this person, I feel that is telling you to take a little bit of break from this connection. For some reason, that's what I'm sensing now. That before taking any further decision, before deciding with your person what direction to take, or what direction this relationship has to take, or what's gonna happen next, before making future projects or long-term projects, or making any big change in the structure of your relationship, this person is telling you, your loved one who has passed away is telling you to just be meditate on the situation on your own, in a way that you're not too influenced from your person perspective, your soulmate, partner, friend, whoever this person is. So this person is really telling you to take some time on your own and rest, and because only then it's possible for you to get in touch with your intuition and really know what is right, what is the right thing to do, rather than just being dragged by other people's intentions and decisions and needs. So this is the advice that comes from most of you. Yeah, this is what I'm sensing now. So this person might be a little concerned that you might feel a bit too, that you might lost touch with your own intuition. And so this person is just really remind you to listen um, to your own heart. That's what your person is saying to you. So let me see what's another message for you from your person. Please and thank you. Pile number 3 with the Apatite. Dear Spirits, what's the message for pile number 3? We got the 7 of Acorns. We got in the previous reading as well the 5 of Shells upside down and the 6 of Shells. Okay, so let me have a look gradually. So in the center of this mini reading we have the 5 of Shells, which is like the 5 of Cups, and it's in reverse. So this person might know that you are in a situation where you are basically focusing a little bit too much on something that you have lost, whether it's something that you have lost within this connection, or whether you have starting a new relationship but you haven't fully healed from a past relationship. This person knows that you are in this state where you could also feel a little bit feeling a bit hopeless, feeling a bit discouraged and a bit pessimistic. So you are focusing, instead of focusing on the things that you have, instead of being grateful for the things that are still there with you, you're focusing too much on the things that has left you, something that has ended. So but there's another 6 and a 6 of Shells here. Again, it's another message here of a soulmate connection and a joyful connection where everything just works in synchrony and everything is synergized and both of you really take care of each other. This could also mean, also this could talk about past relationship, because the 6 of Shells often talks about childhood or a past loved one as well. So okay, this actually is coming, this other message is coming. You might be focusing on the loss of this person that has passed away actually, and on the fact that you are afraid that you'll never find somebody else like them, that you'll never feel as joyful as you felt with this person, and that you'll never find such a deep soulmate connection with anybody else, because both of you were just working so much in synchrony. It was like you were part of the same person in a way, but it was a very healthy relationship as well. So, but the message here is the Seven of Acorns, is the Seven of Wands. So this person is telling you to keep fighting for your happiness and to keep fighting for your goals, to keep working on yourself, to not let the obstacles put you down, and to not allow this loss to put your life on pause, because I sense that there is another partnership possibly available for you. Although yes, they are telling you to not fall into the first, they're telling you to be quite careful um, on deciding who you want to trust, who you want to be your future partner. And so they just want to make sure that you are not choosing anybody just not to feel alone and just to fill up this huge hole. So they really want you to make a very conscious choice, picking somebody that will actually work with you, somebody that will give you as much as you give them, somebody where there's like an equal give and take. Here with the Six of Crystals, like the Six of Pentacles. So they really want you to find somebody that will respect you and that will treat you well, that you won't have to chase, that you won't have to put too much time and energy and then receiving only little crumbs in return. So they really want you to take time and meditate. If you have started dating after your loved one has passed away, they are just telling you to, yes, keep doing that, but just take your time before committing to somebody. That's what I'm sensing here. And to have high standards as well, so to allow somebody in your life only after testing them a little bit and really making sure that this person has everything that this person can provide for you, and it has everything that you need, or that you can both work together equally, respecting each other equally. And this person knows that you are missing them quite a lot, and that you might think that nobody will ever be able to substitute this person, but they are telling you to just keep being enthusiastic and to not as I said, to not put your life in pause, and to keep feel driven from life. So let me see what's another message from your person. Please and thank you. This is the reading for pile number 3 with the Amethyst. The Sun. Oh, so nice. The Love in reverse. And the King of Shells in reverse. Okay, so this person is telling you to spread a little bit of light on this matter of love. This clearly, for most of you, it's a romantic reading. This person is giving you suggestion and advice about a romantic situation or about your love life in general. And they know that you might feel quite unhappy, or that you might miss this person. The King of Shells most of the time represent a male figure, although it doesn't have to be a male figure necessary, but definitely could represent a partner. So they know that, again, that you are really missing them, but they also know that you are creating a bit of resistance to allow another twin flame connection to happen. So they really want you to spread light with this beautiful sun on this matter. So they're also telling you to try and work a little bit on being emotionally available, because this could also be you, the King of Shells in reverse, where even though lovers can keep running after you, and you might have lots of choices around you, because the love also talks about choice, and you still feel a little bit closed up emotionally. So this person is really telling you to find back again the joy for life and the vitality within yourself, and find again the joy in loving somebody and opening up your heart, and find a harmony in a relationship that you, even though you think that it was associated only to this person that has passed away, you can still find it in other people, and there's still other soulmate connection and twin flame connection that can happen in one single life. It doesn't have to be only one. So this is really nice. What else do we have? Please and thank you, dear Spirit. This is the message for Paul number 3 with the Amethyst. What does their loved one who has passed away has to tell them? Please and thank you. Five of crystals, 10 of shells, and 3 of shells. So nice. So the message is very, very clear here. With the 5 of crystals, usually 5 of crystal talks about feeling left out in the cold and abandoned. And this person is just telling you that it could be everything just in your mind. It's all your attitude, because once you stop feeling abandoned and left out in the cold and rejected, once you do realize that you are actually blessed and that you are well, that so many other things are going fine in your life. Like if you have a son or a daughter, if you have sister, if you still have your parents, like think about all the loved ones that are still alive near you. Think about your friends, think about your work or your passion, if they're still giving you joy. There's so many other things that are going fine in your life, even though of course you're like feeling this huge pain, this huge loss, but at the same time so many other things that are going fine. So this person is telling you, if you stop focusing so much on this loss, and if you stop thinking that everything is just stopped, if you stop thinking that everything is just frozen without them, and instead you start having a little gratitude message every day when you wake up in the morning, then you will finally be able as well to shift the energy and to create this new partnership as well. This is also talking about friends, the 3 of shells, and going out and having fun. So this person is really telling you, stop feeling abandoned, because you are closing yourself at home, you are putting yourself in that situation, because there's so many people that loves you, literally. The 10 of shells, the shells it talks about is the cups in the traditional tarot. It talks about fulfillment, talks about love, it talks about having everything that you need, especially on an emotional level. So it's really telling you that you have so many people. You see all these shells, to me they're like all the people that still take care of you and love you so incredibly, and that is only a matter to pick up the phone and call them and going out and do something fun with them. But this could also be telling you to finally give yourself another chance to date, because the 3 shells is a very light type of energy. It talks about, to me it also talks about giving chance to other people, and having new first dates again, having a few drinks with few different people, even just in a casual way. It doesn't have to be committed straight away. As I said here, this person is saying to you, before committed to somebody, you really need to be sure that it's the right person for you, and that you guys work together, that you want the same things. But it's no harm to still going out and play, play the field, and see who else is out there, and would like, just to get to know each other without necessarily committing the same week, you know. But at least it's a step to start being a little bit emotionally more available. It's a little step. You don't have to go all the way from 0 to 10, but you can do a little step. So let me see a last message here. Please and thank you. What's a last message from their past loved ones? To pile number 3 with the amethyst. Please and thank you. The chariot, the 10 of crystals, and the 6 of feathers. Oh wow. So I'm just gonna put everything here. So this chariot, do you see? There's like a rhino. And I feel that this is a huge rhino sitting right on top of your chest. That's what I'm sensing here. That is like, there's a huge block. This is a huge block. It's not allowing you to move forward. It's like you are seeing all these thorned bushes, and you're like, there's no way I could ever get over these obstacles. There's no way that I could go past it. And so it's like you feel this rhino sitting on top of you, and you're like, you see, I have an excuse. Is like there's how to say, there's no, it's not my fault, I just cannot move. He's sitting right on top of me, there's nothing I can do. But I feel that this person is telling you to try and get rid of this huge burden, and that is all a matter of having a different mental attitude. Because you got the 10 of crystals here and the 6 of feathers. The 6 of feathers talks about moving on. It talks about turning on the page and starting something new, starting something fresh. And it talks about transformation, it talks about healing, moving away from agitated waters towards calmer waters. So this person, I feel that from all this reading, is really telling you to feel safe, start trusting someone else, and start considering dating other people and having a new relationship, although being still very careful and not trusting the first person that you meet on the street, but to have still high standards, that as I said before. So it's really giving you permission to do this and to slowly healing from this loss and from this huge burden. And there is a 10 of crystal here, which talk about ending, talks about completion. So it also talk about stability, financial stability, and feeling safe at home. But I feel that in this situation it really talks about moving on from something that, yes, was truly beautiful, yes, it made you feel complete, and it made you feel safe and comfort at home, like you had everything you could possibly ever wished. But it's over now, and it's time to keep it there in a corner of your heart, but at the same time give yourself a chance to move on from that and starting something new. So there's a lot to work here to try and push this rhino away from your chest. That's what I'm sensing here. I know it's not easy. I can't even imagine this type of pain, but I'm sure that you have the sun right in the center of the reading. So to me, it's a really positive sign that things are just gonna turn out well. You just have to trust, okay? So I really hope you have found some good insight from this video and that it helped you in a way. Let me know in the comments below if it did resonate with you. If you enjoy the content of this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you haven't done it yet. It would truly mean the world to me. And I wish you as well to be able to heal from this situation, as well as to be safe and healthy in these weird times we're in. And I truly hope to see you guys really soon as well. So I'll leave you for now. Big hugs to you. Bye bye.